you doing, folks? Durinde here, and we're returning to Stellaris. It's been a little while since I played. Why are we returning? Well, the Banks patch has been released, version 1.50 out right now, and as well, the Utopia DLC is out. We can't return to our old save games. Well, we could if we opted into a beta and stuff like that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to check out the new stuff, because that's what it's all about. So, we're going to start a new game, and as we go through this, I'll try to read off some of the patch notes and stuff like that, too. So, well, who are we going to play as? That's kind of the big thing. I'm looking at the Blorg, and it's like, well, we had that long Let's Play with the Blorg. Can we go back to the Blorg, though? Could we? Could we? We could make a new race. Could play some humans. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Divine Empire. These guys are bird people. Imperial Cult. They're authoritative caste system. Spiritualists. Do we want to go that way? Chinnors, who are basically like Cthulhu people. Egalitarian. They're technocracy. Research alternatives +1. Mining guilds. Materialists. They have red lasers. They have hyperspace travel. Not a big fan of hyperspace travel, especially if the warp drive is just basically the best. Zydar, again, they're hyperspace. Is everybody hyperspace? No, Tizen are warp. Jahetma, wormhole. I really don't want to go back to wormhole. We could go for the sloth dudes. Who are these guys? They're like, I don't know, like lobster people? Warrior culture. Citizen service. They're egalitarian. They're militarists, and they're also spiritual. You know what? Let's give these guys a shot. Even though they have wormhole travel, you know what? You have to do some stuff that's not so fun in your life. So that's going to carry over into games every once in a while. They're adaptive, habitability +10%. I like that. They're nomadic. Migration speed is up, and they're fleeting. Their leader lifespan -10. Let's give these guys a shot. Kel'Azan, Republic. Okay. Select them. We're going to leave everything as is for now because, we got some new stuff being introduced. So we don't want to add too much until we kind of get comfortable with the new stuff that A, the Banks patch has brought in, and B, the Utopia DLC is brought in. In the eon since the first primitive Kel'Azan communities took shape on the great savannas of Azakar civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation-states became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid. And when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of Kel'Azan have finished construction of the first wormhole station. The stars are finally within our grasp. Begin with an exclamation mark. Good day.
A prototype
All
synthetic intelligence.
We don't need a tutorial. We'll figure this out. That's not going to go terribly for us, will it? Maybe. Alright, so let's start off with our research. Okay, so this is all looking pretty standard so far. So we'll go with the solar panel network for society. I like getting that early influence. And for engineering, let's go for the engineering facility. We'll boost our engineering a little bit. Science ship. We're going to get you to survey our first system. Really, they still don't allow automatic exploration at the start of the game. Oh well. Is there anything that we can build in our initial solar system yet? No. Let's have a look at the universe as well. So it's your standard Stellaris universe for now. We do have a few stars within the warping range or wormhole travel range. So that's cool. Some new things with Utopia. Now, I've played a little bit of Stellaris with the Utopia DLC installed. I played like a half hour. Granted, that was with the Star Trek mod installed, so I'm going to be learning stuff about Utopia as I play. This is new. This is Unity, And it kind of works like you have different traditions like you do in the Civilization games. So that's kind of neat. So you have a new resource. You also have this global food now, and I really, really dig this. It means that you can have planets that are like a bread box. You know, if there's a planet with a bunch of food tiles on it, you can build your hydroponics farms to your heart's content, and then you can leave the planets that are, you know, basically mineral mines and energy farms. You know, you can kind of specialize planets a little bit more, so I like that. Starting off with 9 minerals a month and 103 energy credits, and already our construction ship can start building mining stations, so let's start doing that. Let's take a look at our homeworld. We don't have any unrest. That's a good thing. We have 8 population right now. Let's check out our surface. So we do have a few block tiles. So food, not such a big thing right now. I think we're going to go for the energy early on. Yeah, okay. So this new resource, Unity, we can actually boost that with this Chitan Monument? Okay, let's go for that. We'll stick that in a tile where there's nothing else. Let's see if we can unify ourselves as a species. Okay, so that's your planetary administration. So that's producing 5 energy, and it's producing unity as well. So that's something that we're going to have to get used to, being able to produce this unity resources. So there's our first Husk squadron, and I won't make the same mistake that I made in my first foray into the Star Trek mod and not have an admiral. You have a good fire rate, and plus you're young, which we need because apparently we're fleeting in terms of our lifespan. So, you know, we're going to want to work on that. The construction ship we can send here as well. And all right, as stuff gets built, let's take a look at what Utopia brings. Brings mega structures. Build wondrous structures in your system, including Dyson spheres and ring worlds. Bring both prestige and major advantages to your race. Habitat stations. You can build tall, establish space stations that will house more population, serving the role of planets in a small, confined empire. That's cool. We do have an anomaly with a failure risk of 0. Well, we can't get any better than that, so let's take a look at it. Indoctrination. Influence primitive civilizations and make them adapt to your ethics through the use of observation stations, preparing them for enlightenment and annexation. Advanced slavery, because basic slavery is not enough. Maximize the benefits of slavery by choosing specific roles for enthralled species. Have them serve other pops as domestic servants. Fight for your empire as battle thralls, or keep them as livestock to feed your people. Lovely. Advanced governments adopt unique civics and authorities for your government. Play as a fanatic purifier and shun all diplomacy. Become a hive mind to avoid political strife. Or create a multi-species empire of both syncretic, born of syncretic evolution. Okay. So all sorts of neat stuff. And I'm looking forward to discovering it as we continue to play here. Construction ship. All right, so we can head here. And we can build another mining station, except we can't, because we don't have enough minerals right now, so we won't. Okay, so how's our initial system looking? We haven't run into any people yet. We do have a habitable world. Secrets at the doorstep. We found one of our old probes on Waxab Hazabab. Okay, so that's kind of the standard. That's the probe we sent out to the universe many years ago. It's basically the Voyager probe from Earth here in IRL. As well as, was it Verger in the original Star Trek movie? That was, I don't think I ever finished watching the original Star Trek movie. It just kind of drags on. I don't think it was well received.
Construction complete.
Azak, finishes surface construction queue. Cool. I don't think we want to build anything else now because we are waiting for that pop to come in. Mining station is done there. Cool. And we do have to keep an eye on our energy production. Okay. Things are starting off, and of course we are starting a new game of Stellaris, so things are going to be a little bit slow for a while, at least until we get our economic base up and running. So let's work on that for the next little while. How's our research going? 34 months, 45, and 40. So it's going to be a little while before we do any of that. I think we need like 100 Unity for our first tradition. That's 19 months away. Okay. So we'll wait for that. 3 out of 16 ships right now.
Complete. System survey
okay.
complete.
Let's slow things down so we don't get overwhelmed. So our first system has been researched. Construction ship we want to send down here because we are starting to get low on energy already. Science ship, okay. Since we know that there's a habitable world here, we're probably going to want to head this way. I didn't mean to hit the spacebar so violently there. You probably heard that on the microphone. Yeah, we're going to send our science ship here because yeah, we got a couple of potentially habitable worlds for ourselves. That's good. Also, something new since my last time doing a Stellaris Let's Play, playing on a new desktop right now. The old laptop, the one that I grinded out so many videos on, that has finally been retired. That means we won't run into that thing where, oh, looks like the game's running, but it's not actually running. And also, me talking over video that is not actually moving. Leader has gained a level, okay. Scientist has gone up, and we may not be alone. No kidding. I would be severely disappointed if we weren't alone in the universe.
Construction complete.
Minor mandate fulfilled as per present. Oh, I didn't even realize that we had a mandate. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of influence for that. That's pretty cool. Contact report, planetary Amelia. Favorable organisms. Yes, there are aliens among us. No kidding. Construction ship. Where else can we build in our home system here? Over here. Commendable initiative. Yeah, that's the habitable world survey. It's the standard early game Stellaris stuff. We've seen it a million times, so we'll just kind of ignore that. I'll keep an eye though out for anything new that comes up. So our energy is doing good. How is our Savannah world going? Okay, so he is still going in there, or she, or whomever. Spaceport could build. You know what? Let's build another Corvette, because, I mean, we have played games of Stellaris in the past where it's like, oh, suddenly there's space pirates, and then I kind of behind the 8 ball in terms of defending myself. So, yeah, we should probably build ourselves a few Corvettes and stuff like that. And they're only, what? They're 58 to build a Corvette? That seems so cheap. Mining station is done. Okay. We'll let the game continue on fast. So we have to wait another month. Okay. So we should be able to build another Corvette now. And our next thing, we're going to be building some mining stations and stuff here. Science ship's done there already. Well, we should check out this system. And in fact, we can do the old shift click and get him to head all around the circle and check out everything within our wormhole range. That was a surprisingly hard sentence to say. Traditions available. Okay, so this is a new thing with the DLC. So what do we have? We have harmony, strength. So happiness is increased by 10%. That seems good. I feel like we could be a harmonious race. So let's adopt harmony. 72 to do that. Cool. So it's 40 months until like our next possible upgrade. So we're up to 5 ships now for our squadron. We don't have the ability to build. No, we can build colony ships. Okay. Well, we'll probably do that then. That's our research going 11 months for solar panels, 13 for unification, 17 for our engineering building upgrade. Construction ship's got nothing to do again. Okay, let's head here and we're going to build a mining station. Do want to do some research stations as well. See if we can get an early run on that if we can. How's Zach doing? Zach Brown Band. So we are increasing at 1.14 a month. It's not system very fast, but okay. So not too much in that system, and of course we told our science ship is like, There's multiple systems there. I shouldn't have to give you orders every time, but once in a while I should have to do this. Oh, we met the Alpha Aliens. News of alien ships.
Evading hostile fleet.
And they are hostile. Are they space whales? They're probably space whales. Yes. Okay. Okay, so our sun ship is evading this fleet. Now, supposedly, your science ship will no longer lose kind of the rest of its orders. No, it hasn't. So, before Banks and before this DLC, I would have had to, like, tell my science ship, okay, you got to go back here, 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 and here.
Construction complete.
Starian Concordates, we've seen that before.
Situation
Precursors storyline or whatever, so we'll just ignore that for now. We know what's going on in the background. We can build another mining station here. Okay, and yeah, I think we're going to have to start working on colony ships very soon. Cool. Themen.
Anomaly found.
Oh, and we have a 40% chance risk of failure. Okay, research speed plus 5% across the board. I like that. Where's the anomaly? Yeah, let's do it. It's level 3. We may fail it, but failure is an option with us, apparently. That's my new motto. Failure is an option. Yeah, I'd like to build a colony ship, I think. What do we have
Research complete.
Okay, let's take a look at the research done. Monthly influence. Okay, so that's good. Naval capacity up already. Do we want to do that? Production targets. I like the idea of that. Plus, it allows us to build planetary capital, so we're going to do that. What was I? Yeah, I was thinking about my expansion planner. So, WumGM1. They misread the instruments. My God, incompetence. Murder that man. WumGM2. So it's got 6 food, 5 energy. It's not a huge world or anything, but we can work with it. Surface. Yeah. Yep. And plus, you know, with this global food thing now, we don't have to worry about dumping down hydroponics farms all over the place. Okay. Okay, I think we are off to a good start. There go the space whales.
Construction complete.
So my science ship should be able to come back here now and actually survey the system. Construction ship, you need something to do. Do we want to wait for the colony ship? I think we need to save up for the colony ship. I think that would be a good step for us. New research so we can build engineering. Let's go for build speed. I mean,
Anomaly found.
building is usually, it doesn't take that much effort. Research, yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for armor for ourselves. And what did we just finish? Research, engineering facility. Solar. Oh yeah, so we can build the solar panel network at our spaceport. So let's do that. Just build up a little bit more energy at the start of the game. It's going to cost us a few minerals, but it won't be the end of all things. So our construction ship's gonna be without something to do for a little while, but that's okay. He can contemplate the meaning of life or something like that. Something grand. We are kind of a religious folk, I think. Failure. Okay, so that was an option. Governing ethics. We could reform the government. Let's take a look at our budget and our demographics. Happiness plus 10. Scientists have gained levels. Cool. 2204 right now. And another scientist has gained a level. We are building... What are we building here? We're building the solar panel network. And
System
we're saving
complete.
up for 345.
Construction
to build
complete.
our first colony ship. Okay. So that's going to take us a little while. Let's take a look at our planetary surface again. We could upgrade our science lab. There are some aliens here, the
updated.
beta aliens. Their strength is 381 compared to our 192 right now, which kind of worries me. They're space whales as well, though. Okay, that's not bad. They're neutral space whales. Okay, so we can do another tradition. Okay, what does this do? Mind and body. Leader lifespan plus 20. You know, that pretty much negates the disadvantage we have, so let's go for that. Yes, please, and man, there's 8 minerals in this system, so we gotta get our borders expanded too. So yeah, having a colony here will allow us access to that, which will be great. Yeah, 3, 3, and 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for an early system. Another scientist has gained a level 300, so we're going to have to wait like 3 more months until we can start our colony ship. And then we can get back to putting the construction ship to work. You just gotta have a little bit of patience at the start of every Stellaris game, at least until you get your industrial base set up. So we are a month away now. Okay, we should be able to settle here. GM. Planetary surface colonize. Where are we gonna drop
System
ourselves?
survey complete.
Well, let's go right here. And what are we going to call it? I haven't been really good with naming stuff for the past while, so let's going to call this Crusty Station. Crusty Station. There we go. Because we're kind of crustacean people. I'm going to think we're crustacean people. We may not, in fact, be crustacean people, but I feel like we are crustacean people. We are crustacean people on the inside, and that's where it matters. Construction ship needs some stuff to do. Well, let's do some engineering.
Complete.
Engineering's always good. System survey is complete. There is some society down here, so there's some energy as well. That's cool. That's cool. Science ship not doing anything? I thought we told you to go back here, survey that system. Or you won't? No orders? Survey this system then. And then survey this system. We go back there now? We tricked you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna want to build up our Husk squadron as well. So let's,
updated.
we met the Gamma aliens now. Build another Corvette, so let's do so. They don't seem to be hostile, whoever they are, the Gamma aliens. They don't seem to be an empire either, which is good. Which is good. We want a chance to grow and expand before we run into any other alien life. I feel like we need to anyway. Research Station 1 Gem 2 has been finished. Alright, anywhere else we want to go? Don't really have enough to build anything anywhere. It's a nice bit of society research. We need 90 minerals for that. Well, let's wait till the end of the month, and there we go. Golden Research Station there. We are in a negative balance now. Well, that's because we're supporting our colony ship. That's fine. We got a bit of a reserve. We just got to be a little bit careful, as long as we don't get super overzealous or anything.
Complete.
Spaceport has finished its construction. That's cool. So we're behind by half an energy credit. I think we should be able to make that up at some point. Looks like that building on our planet's surface must be engaged now. Yep, +2 unity. That's great.
Colonization in progress.
And 1GM is getting colonized. Okay, so where are we going here? We're at +2 food. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this guy just working this tile as is, because we get a mineral and we also get 2 food. And I am okay with both of those things. Yeah, let's upgrade our science station. No, that would upgrade it to engineering. It's more of a physics tile, so we'll leave that as is. Research station has been built there. And we should be able to build communications with the United Habsviv Combine. Okay, what type of people are they? They are single-eyed bird people. Cyclopsian birds. They're zealots. May the spirits bring you to your goals. This changes everything. No, it doesn't. Don't be over dramatic. It changes nothing. Nothing. They're down there. Okay. How's the relative power? They're equivalent. And their naval, their fleet power is inferior. Well, whoa. Our fleet's now missing in action. Why? And they're rivals now, and they have closed their borders. And with that, well, I guess we're going to have some thinking to do, so I'm going to end things out there for now. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, think about liking the video. Think about it, subscribe to the channel. Plenty more Stellaris Utopia to come. We'll see you next time. Take care, and have yourself a great day.